After a relaxing night on board our P&O ship cruising across the Tyrrhenian Sea, we slowly made our way into the rock-strewn harbour of Olbia on the northeastern tip of Sardinia.
According to my out-of-date pilot book, we should have run aground. Oriana has a draft of over 8 metres, and the Italians must have done some serious dredging here.
We had a fascinating view from our porthole as we made our way past mile after mile of mussel beds. This is mussel farming on a gigantic scale.
You ready for a run ashore?
Today we're in Sardinia, right at the very top, and this is I keep calling it the archipelago, with the ferries going across to the north of the island.
Seems the summer came into my stream. I never noticed the sunshine, I never missed the rain. And after all, you get the summer, then the fall. Now I'm finally falling, I got no one at all. Don't wanna be here now that summer's gone. When the winter comes.
Come join us for the 20-minute ferry crossing to the beautiful island of La Maddalena. There's just enough time to buy duty-free from the Mr. Looky Looky Man. The island of La Maddalena used to have a huge NATO naval base. Unfortunately, it closed in 2008. The radar tower is still visible on the centre of the island.
The island has no industry or farming, so everything from building materials to food products travels to the island on these little ferries.
I had to make a double take when I read the name of the side of this cruise boat. Luxury what? Out of season, the island appears deserted.
The island once had a famous pink beach. In the past, tourists would steal samples of the sand and take it home in jars as souvenirs. Unfortunately, the local authorities had to close what was left of the beach to protect it from scavenging tourists, and today no one is even allowed to walk on it.
I've sailed thousands of miles in my life, and I've got to say these are probably the clearest waters I've ever seen. Absolutely stunning. To do a comparison, here's a clip of the River Orwell in East Anglia. Our murky green sea looks revolting, a far cry from the crystal clear blue waters of Sardinia.
With a bit of imagination scattered amongst the rocks, we came across La Maddalena's copy of Copenhagen's Little Mermaid.
Waiting for the ferry, we had time for a coffee.
Farewell and ciao, La Maddalena, you are a beautiful island.
Quick coach ride back to the ship, and it's time to set sail for our next destination.
Moored next to these two colourful car ferries, you can really appreciate the size of our floating hotel. Hard to believe Oriana is the smallest ship in P&O's cruise fleet.
As we slowly make our way out of the harbour, from my advantage point on the top deck, I can see how narrow the dredged channel is. If you look carefully, you'll see the green and red channel markers pass either side of the bow. The channel's that narrow, an inbound ferry has to wait in deeper water for us to pass.
We've got 2 days at sea now, so join us next time when we're in Gibraltar.